Today in SERDNA Talks, I want to talk about real estate. What better place in the world to live, have fun, grow, and invest in real estate than Miami? There is no better place than Miami. This is the best place to be and to live. Forget about boring and awesome California and New York City. Those two are just gone. Miami real estate is exploding like never before. So today in SERDNA Talks, we're going to talk about the housing market, and to be more specific, we're going to talk about the housing crash. Will it happen? I think the question is, when will it happen? As you must know, history repeats itself, and in 2021, we are seeing the craziest things happening within the housing market. We are seeing buyers paying $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70,000 for properties between $275,000 and $650,000, which is insane. The only buyers buying are the ones with cash on their pockets. Today, we only have more than 2 million homeowners in forbearance. 2 million, or should I say, we are about to have more than 2 million properties being foreclosed by the banks. And supposedly, before this Black Swan event, the unemployment rate was around 3.5%. Yeah, right. Like I said, supposedly. I just don't believe in the government narrative. But let's say that they always say the truth. The government, they always say the truth, but let's say that unemployment rate during 2020 was the lowest since the 1970s. But months into 2020 and millions of jobs started to vanish. People started losing their jobs very, very quickly. The transfer of wealth was extremely bold, and people were being distracted by the Black Swan event that was happening around the planet. This fabricated recession is affecting every single industry around the planet. Commercial real estate is about to die. People don't want to drive to an office anymore. And to be surrounded by 10 people inside an elevator is like committing suicide, almost. Malls are struggling. At this time, commercial real estate is down, and residential real estate in Miami is harder than ever. So if you're thinking about investing in real estate, invest in residential, not commercial. The biggest and oldest industries started to disappear. I will never forget seeing one of the most coolest stores disappear after more than 70 years in business. Toys R Us closed their doors just like Sears, Kmart, and so many other retailers. Even Red Robin closed their doors in Dade and Broward County, and they had one of the best blue cheeseburgers, and their fries were incredibly good. And now that they are talking about increasing the minimum wage, things are going to get worse than ever. Don't get me wrong, I think that the minimum wage should be $30, $40, $50, $100 an hour, and not $15. $15 is crazy. The problem is that only the big companies will be able to survive and pay their employees $15 an hour. But the smallest businesses across the nation will be forced to close their doors. And very soon, only the mega giants like Amazon will be able to stay in business forever and ever. This Black Swan event didn't get here by coincidence. Nobody talks about the impact on commercial real estate, but malls will be closing. The biggest stores are now servicing Amazon. We will see distressed inventory in the commercial sector, and I'm pretty sure that those huge buildings will end up being something else. I say that at least 25% of the malls will be gone very, very soon. And the so-called experts, they say that all this is not going to cause another crash. They say that all these defaults are not leading to foreclosures because people will be able to refinance their loans. Yeah, right. We will definitely have a wave for foreclosures. That's for sure. So, will home prices fall this 2021? Well, as per Realtor.com, sellers will continue making tons and tons of money with the sale of their properties. And as per CoreLogic, from 2019 to 2020, properties increased in value approximately 9.2%. And with all this nonsense going on, I think that this 2021, prices will increase between 5 to 10%. And maybe in 2022, we will see the same trend, property prices going up. So if you're thinking about selling your property, this is the best time to do it, not tomorrow. This is the time. If you're thinking about buying, I don't know about that. If you're very patient and if you have money aside, then buy your property. But if your finances are tight, then think twice, because it's not going to be an easy ride for you. The problem is that if you are currently renting and if you keep postponing the buying of your property, then you might end up renting forever and ever. For what I see right now, I don't think that this seller's market is going to change anytime soon. If you really want to buy your property during the craziest seller's market ever, let me tell you some tips. Number one, which is something that I always say, find the best realtor. That's it. Simple as that. Number two, get your finances or your numbers right. And number three, don't go house hunting without having a DU in your hand. That's just a waste of time. Look for a DU, not a pre-approval. Know in advance what you can afford. Get ready to compete against other buyers and fill yourself with tons and tons of patience. But will the real estate market crash like everyone is saying? Well, yes and no. Yes, it will happen, but no, it won't happen this month or the next. If you have questions, remember to subscribe to SERDNA Talks and to share all my videos with your friends and family. I have to go. See you soon. Ciao.